私はイザヨイ。それでね、この近くで美味しいいなり寿司売ってるところ知らない？二代目ヤコマイルやら。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this Izayoi, and she has a recently job plus for the Blade Master, and it's from the White Day event 2021. And I have mastered most of her gate except for the 6 and 7 gate, and with the equipment here, everything equipped. Her overall status is not really that bad. As you can see, the physical attack is about 1.6k, not bad. And the physical defense is not really that low. And the HP is about this high, can be even higher, and the speed is almost 200. Okay. And then next is the leader skill. For the wing units only, all of them will have HP plus 40% and CT minus 10%. So basically all of your wing unit will have CT 90 instead of 100. So that your character will be slightly faster than usual. And then if you master her third gate, it adds as well the physical attack plus 20%. So it's very good for physical attacker. But then it's only just 20%, so beware. And then next is a main ability. For this first skill, for the 3 turns, she and your allies will have slash attack up and maximum HP increase, but it doesn't recover back the HP, so beware. And for the 3 turns, she will have the rich status attack. And the AoE is a center plus, so this skill is very good to use from the start, just to get the rich status, so that she will have the chances of inflict the enemy rich status. And then next is the second skill. It is a wind slash attack, and the higher her HP is, the higher the damage is. And for the 3 turns, her dual cost reduce. And then the shooting range is 5 and the height range is 5. So you can attack the enemy quite far away, but then you only can use 2 times, so beware. And then next is the third skill. It is an aerial wind slash attack, and it knocks the enemy ration ability. And for the 3 turns, it reduces the enemy's ration activation rate and all bad status resistance down. And the shooting range is 4 and the AoE is a diamond. So this skill is also not bad, especially it reduces the activation of the ration ability and also reduces the bad status, so that the enemy will be very easily to get any bad status. And then if you master her 5th gate, this skill changes into the overall skill power increase, and with the 100% hit, and further decrease the ration activation rate, and the dual cost reduce a bit. So the 5th gate upgrade is not really that bad, especially it's 100% hit, yeah. And then next is the last skill. It is an aerial wind non-type attack, and strong versus a monster, and for the 1 turn, her all defense increase, and the shooting range is 3, 1 straight line. So basically this skill main purpose is greatly increase her all defense on all types of attack, so that she will not die so easily. Especially if the opponent has the rich status, it's even better, since the opponent will keep attacking her. And then next is a side ability. For this first skill, it is a wind slash attack and reduce the enemy's all parameter, and the shooting range is only just 1. So this skill is a combination of all of the Blade Master side ability skill that reduce the opponent's status, yeah, all combined into 1, so it's quite good overall. And then next is a second skill. She will recover your allies' jewel, and then for the 3 turns, she will have the very strong HP regen status, and the AoE is a 3x3 within her, and then you only can use 2 times. So this skill is quite good, especially the opponents have the rich status and keep attacking her, so that at least she can recover her HP every turn, yeah. And then next is the ration ability. When she getting any types of damage, it is a wind slash counter attack, and then for the 1 turn, her all defense increase and can be set 2 times, and if the opponent has the rich status, the opponent will have all defense down and can be set 2 times for 3 turns, and skill attack can be activated, and the shooting range is 3, not really that bad. So this ration ability is quite good if the opponent has the rich status, so that you can reduce their defense, and all of your other allies will have more damage, as well as it also increase her defense. And then next is a support ability. This passive is when you master her 2nd gate, it added as well the speed and further increase her HP and physical defense. So this passive is good to master to increase her survival rate. And then for the next passive is, This passive is from the old enchant job of the Blade Master, and it greatly increased her physical attack, and with the reaction block attack, and increase her evasion and reduce her speed. So I think these two will be the better choice for her. Otherwise, you also can switch one of the passive with this passive. Is from the Beastmaster enchant job, and then it increase her speed and all blast status resistance and jump +2. So depending on the situation, if the enemy keep using any blast status, this can be a good choice and also increase her speed. But of course, if you want more attack, it's good to equip with the Blade Master passive to increase the physical attack. And then next is her master ability. It increase her all attack, speed, single attack resistance and range attack. So this master ability is not bad. It increases her attack and resistance at the same time, but it only applies to the single attack, as well as it also increases her chances of the range status of the enemy. Yeah, you can start with her main ability first skill, so that the enemy will be very easy to get any range status. And then next is her mementos. This first mementos is a normal mementos, and then it increases her physical attack, and for the group skill, it increases her physical defense, magic defense, speed, HP, range status, skill usage +1 and slash resistance. And then if you max break these mementos, it added extra the thunder resistance +10. So as you can see, it greatly increased her defense on physical and magic and thunder attack and slash attack. Yeah, and also further increase her range status on the enemy. But this mementos doesn't have any BG ability for the skill. It's only increase the speed +10 when you max break, so beware. And there's no leader skill as well. And then for the next mementos is, this second mementos is a limited mementos for the White Day event, and then it increases her HP for the basic parameter, and for the group skill, it increases her physical attack, dex, healing power, wind attack, healing disable resistance and dual regen. And then if you max break these mementos, it added as well the buff turn +1. So it's actually very good. Especially most of her buff skill is only 1 turn for the all defense. So by increase the buff turn, it will be 2 turns. Yeah. And then for the BG ability is, for the 5 turns, she will be riding her fox, and then all parameter increase, and HP fully recover, and all of her main ability will have the changes. So basically she will be riding her fox and attacks the enemy with the fox. And the damage is only based from the physical attack, instead of physical attack, dex and speed. So the higher her physical attack is, the higher the damage is. And then if you max break these mementos, instead of 5 turns, become 8 turns. Yeah, so she'll be riding her fox even longer. So it's quite good. But this mementos doesn't have any leader skill, so beware. And then next is the skill changes main ability. For the first skill, it is an area wind slash attack and reduce the opponent's CT, and the AoE is a diamond within herself. So basically this skill main purpose is reduce the opponent's CT, nothing much. And then this is a second skill. It is a wind non-type attack, and for the 1 turn, her physical attack ×2, and the shooting range is 3. So this skill is an attack plus charge, and then of course if you max break these mementos, instead of 1 turn become 2 turns. Yeah. And then next is the third skill. It is a wind slash attack, and it knocks the enemy's defense, and with the probability of critical, and it knocks the enemy reaction ability, and the shooting range is only just 1. So this will be the highest damage of all of her skill, and it's even better if you use the charge ×2 so that the damage even higher for the 2 turns. And then next is a reaction ability. When she getting any types of damage, it is an area wind slash attack against the enemies only, and push away the opponent 1 square away, and for the 1 turn, all attack increase and can be stacked 3 times, and skill attack can be animated, and the AoE is a 3×3 within herself, so that her overall attack will be greatly increased along with the physical attack ×2. Yeah, so overall it's quite good, but it's not very good against the long range attacker, so beware. And then next is the Memento Skier. It is a armor, and only the Watatsumi female unit can be equipped, and it increases her maximum HP, slash resistance, single attack resistance, and dual cost down. So it will further increase her resistance, especially against the slash attack and single attack, so it's quite good. And then for the weapon ability is, it permanently increases her all attack, physical defense and magic defense, and can be stacked 10 times when she getting any types of damage. So that end of the day, her defense will be very high, as well as her attack increase. And then next is the gears. This accessory you can get from her first old mementos, and it increases her luck, wind attack, silent resistance, and accuracy. So her overall status up is not bad, especially with the silent resistance. And then next is her weapon ability. It is an area wind non-type attack and strong versus a thunder, and if the opponents have the rage status, the skill power greatly increase, and if the user is a wind unit, before the skill activates, for the 2 turns, her physical attack will be times 2, and the AoE is a 3, and it is a 1 straight line. So basically this skill is very good if the opponent have the rage status. Otherwise, you also can use this skill to have the charge times 2 for 2 turns or 3 turns. But then you only can use 1 times or 2 times with the old mementos as a main slot. If you guys don't have this accessory, you can switch with this armor from the Phantom of Kill collaboration, and it greatly increases her physical attack and magic defense. So that end of her day, her physical defense and magic defense will be very high with the new Memento Skier weapon ability. And then for the next gear is, this weapon you can get from the Yomi mementos, and it is a normal mementos. And then it increases her physical attack, speed, magic attack, and strong versus thunder. But all of her attack will be slash attack or non-type attack, so magic attack is not for her, but at least it increases the other status. And then you also can use this weapon ability, but this weapon ability is, the higher her luck is, the higher the damage is. But at least with the bind status of the enemy. And then if you don't have this weapon, you can switch with any katana you have, from your inventory. And then for the next gear is, this accessory you can get from the gear summon, and it increases her maximum HP, luck, all elemental resistance, and jewel gain. So with this accessory, it will further increase her defense against the elemental attack. So it's quite good. And of course, if you don't have this accessory, you can equip with the Ultima Muffler or Reject Armor or anything that has increased her defense. It will be very good for her. And then next is a Kaigan Lasso. Her maximum HP increased by 15% when you max level, and increase her rage attack for level 5, physical attack for level 10, HP for level 15, and strong versus thunder for level 10. So this will further increase her HP when you max everything, as well as it also increase the rage status of the enemy, so it's quite good. And then next is a Shinri no Keifu. In order to unlock this group, you need to master off their gates for Izayoi, Tamamo, Hayate, and Lin. These 4 characters to unlock. And then for level 1, it increases her slash resistance, luck, evasion, and maximum jewel. And for level 2, it increases physical attack, dex, speed, and healing power. And for level 3, it increases her single attack resistance, shooting attack, critical rate, and HP. So by end of her day, her HP will be quite high, as well as her slash resistance and single attack resistance will be quite high as well, along with the gears and everything. And then next is a Seals or Runes. Right now I'm equipping her with physical attack and area attack, and of course you can switch with physical defense, single attack up, status resistance, either way, or even initial jewel, depending on the situation. And with the physical attack and slash up, and then with the dex and healing power or guts, either way, and then with the physical defense and anything you like for the resistance. But if you increase her slash resistance, I think her slash resistance will be godly. But of course you also can use magic resistance against the magic attacker, either way, or shooting resistance. And the rest is anything you like. Okay, next is, I'm going to test her out at the training arena, and let's see how powerful she really is as an attacker and as a tank. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check her status first. Well, with this Leah skill, it increases her HP and physical attack and CT reduced by 10. And with the other group skill from Mementos. And then let's see her normal attack. Okay, and okay, near 4k. And how about this skill? Not bad, and 11k. And right now her HP is maximum, so this is the highest damage. And then how about this? Okay, about 6k and 9k. And this one? Okay, and okay. And increase her all defense. And then the side ability, this one. Well, nothing much. The main purpose is only reduce the all parameter. And this one, also nothing much. Increase her physical attack by 1.5. And then the master ability, this one. Okay, about 8.5k and ooh, super high damage. But this damage is after her physical attack times 2. So the normal damage should be somewhere 7k against a weakness. Okay, next is I'm going to activate this slash up for 3 turns. And let's see the damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see her normal attack first. Okay, increase a bit and okay. And how about this skill? About 9k and 13k. And then this one near 7.5k and 10k. Okay. Okay, next is I'm going to elevate the physical attack times 2 and let's see the total damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check her status first. Not bad, about 3.4k. And then let's see her normal attack first. Okay, and about 7k. And then this one. Ooh, 15k and 21k. And how about this skill? About 12k and 17k. And lastly this one. Okay, 11k and 16k. Not bad. And then how about if the opponents have the rage status? Let's see the damage. Okay, increase a bit and about 22k. Okay, lastly is I'm going to reduce the enemy all defense by using her ration ability when the opponent have the rage status. And let's see the total damage increase by how much with the slash attack and physical attack up. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check her normal attack first. Ooh, 10k and 11k. And how about this skill? Ooh, 25k and 34k. Okay. And this one about 20k and 27k. And this one 18k and 26k. And then this one about 24k and 35k. Okay, not bad. Okay, right now I'm using the official mercenary and let's see the status first. Well, when I use the Force Rider and with this year skill, her status is okay, this high for the 8 turns. And then let's see the normal attack first. Okay, and okay. And then how about this first skill? Okay, about 7.5k and 13.5k, quite high. And then this one. Okay, about 9k and 16k. And lastly this one 12k and 21k. Okay, quite high without any charge. Okay, next is I'm going to use a physical attack times 2 for 1 turn or 2 turns. Let's see the damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check her status first. Not bad, about 4k. And let's see the normal attack. Okay, about 9k and 10k. And this skill about 14k and 24k. Okay. And this one 16k and near 30k. And then this one 22k and 40k. Ooh, super high. Okay, right now I'm going to test Izayoi defense against a magic attack and slash attack. But I only can use area attack, so I cannot test the single attack damage reduced by how much. Okay, let's start from the magic area attack, this one. About 3.6k, okay. And then how about using Zaha, this one. Oh, about 4k. Okay, next is I'm going to activate this all defense up. And let's see the damage reduced by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the Zaha, this one. Okay, it reduced about 1.3k, about 30% I think. And how about using Narrow, this one? Okay, not bad. And lastly is I'm going to activate her ration ability that increase her all defense plus the skill increase the all defense. Let's see the total damage reduced by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the Zaha damage. Whoa, about 2k. So total reduce about 50% I think. And then how about using narrow, this one? Okay, about 50% as well. So conclusion is, she's quite a decent tank, especially if the opponent have the rage status and then she has a single attack resistance up plus slash resistance up. So if you are fighting against a slash attacker, I think the damage greatly reduced. But it doesn't help if the opponent have the status immune, so beware. And then second thing is, her new mementos is quite powerful, especially you transfer her into the Force Rider so that she can attack the enemy with a decent damage. And then of course during the Force Rider, she also have the chances of inflict the rage status on the enemy on all types of attack, as well as with the weapon ability that increase her physical defense and magic defense and all attack. Yeah, so end of the day her defense is very high. And then third thing is, she can be a debuffer with all parameter down on her side ability and all defense down if the opponent have the rage status. So the overall damage increase on your allies, but all defense down is only applies to rage status. So as I said earlier, if the opponent has the immune to the rage status, it will be very useless for the all defense down. But at least it will increase her all defense. So in order to use her, try to get both of her mementos. Yeah, you need them in order to use her to the fullest. So I guess that's all about Izayoi. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about her, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
これは戦いですか？戦いですね。では参ります。やっつけます。遅い。二段ヤコマイルや二段ヤコマイルさていなり寿司を買いに行きましょう。